certificate of sponsorship deleted from the sponsor management system. This is a very common thing that I am discussing during calls. Many employers, even applicants with employers, whenever I have joined calls, or even employers, they say there was one certificate of sponsorship sitting on the sponsor license. I saw it about 2 months back. However, we didn't assign it at the time. Obviously, the applicant's visa was expiring this month. So when we went in to assign the CoS, now it says 0. It's a very common scenario. This is what yeah, that's the reason I'm making this video. It's very common. Employees, when they go to assign the CoS, maybe a month before the visa expiry or any time, maybe on the last week of your visa expiry, at that point they may not see the CoS. This is a very common situation that many employers that I'm speaking to, they are facing this scenario. So what happens is, whenever the sponsor license is approved, anytime, let's say if it's an old employer or whenever, let's say their license was approved on 1st of April of 2020, there is a cycle of 12 months, 1st April 2020 till 1st April the next year. So there is a 12-month cycle. It keeps on revolving, and it is also on the, you can see it on the sponsor license SMS license summary. If you scroll down, it will say license end date. License does not end. In the past, how it would work is, there would be a license end date. Let's say if the sponsor license was approved on 1st of April 2020, it would be valid for 4 years till 1st of April 2024. And before that, in the last 6 months, the employers were required to apply for extension of the license. 4-year extensions were given. About 2 years ago or so, 2-3 years back, Home Office stopped the extension of licenses. The sponsor license will be there till eternity, till the time you don't go and surrender it. That's how the rules are now. They don't, the sponsor license doesn't expire. There were the reasons for that. Employees would forget about it, and it would have been a big mess in the past. So Home Office has stopped expiring the licenses, but the date problem still remains. Every year the allocations reset. So let's say the employer in January, when they logged into the SMS, they saw one CoS sitting over there. It may be a revolving one, because every year, let's say if they are using one CoS as per the usage in the previous year, Home Office will automatically annually review one CoS, will come and sit in there. So if that was sitting over there on January, employer saw it, okay, it's fine, in May I need it, I will assign it. But on 1st of April, which is the 12-month cycle of the license, it keeps on every month, every year. For that sponsor license, it will be, it's shown on there. It says license end date. I think that is the field on the sponsor license summary. It will say 1st of April 2026. So on that date, that CoS will be deleted if it is not assigned before that date. Okay, assigned means payment is made and assigned to an employee. Even if the CoS, many times employers have also kept it in draft format. They will save it but not assign it. They will put all the employees details, everything, but not make the payment. If they don't make the payment of the ISC and CoS fees, which is 525, I think, yeah, 525. So once that is paid, only then the CoS is been assigned and it will not be deleted. It's assigned to that particular employee. But in this case, in my example, 1st of April was the reset date. On that date, when you go back on 2nd of April, the CoS will go back to 0. And that is what has happened. It has happened with many employers. And then the employers tries to rush. You try to get priority, which is almost impossible to get. Yeah, there are like maybe 100 slots in a day. You wake up early morning, 7 o'clock, or you automate emails and send them 7 o'clock, and it's unlikely to get it. Even when we try, we take about months. Even my emails are automated on our system. They hit the system exactly at 7. In spite of that, we don't get it. Yeah, so we do it only for sponsors who we are managing the license for. So yes, it is very difficult to get the priority services, and the standard processing is still at 18 weeks now. And by the time the employee's skilled worker visa may be ending, we have other ways of applying a pending CoS, buying some time up to 60 days or so, and then sending it. So that is another, I think I've explained it in other videos. But then rather than getting into all that stress, it is always better to assign the CoS. The CoS once assigned, so in this case, if before April they would have assigned the CoS, and even if they were going to use it in May or June, let's say by 31st of March or 25th of March, if they assigned it, it would have been valid for use for the next 3 months, March, April, May, June. Till 25th of June, the skilled worker application could have been filed on that CoS. But still, yeah, this is a common scenario where employers don't assign it and they wait till the last moment, and the CoS is gone from the system. It comes back to zero. So yeah, this is something I wanted to address. The license expiry date, every year there is an expiry date for every license. License doesn't expire, but the available CoSs expire. Thank you.